Hello and welcome back to LOWBORN, and we're going to go and take a walk around the town center here, because obviously, here's the thing, we don't really have anything to do right now, because most of the war has kind of moved on. Yeah, it's kind of moved on right now, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to destabilize this particular place, and yes, you're going to follow me. There we go. Actually, you know what? Can I say yes? Gather all your yes. There we go. Gather all my companions in the settlement. All right. So, what we're going to try to do is, as I said, we're going to try to destabilize this particular town. I've given myself a decent-ish weapon, and we're going to see if we can maybe make something happen here. Not sure if we can. Ooh, it's fast. Nice. I like it. Okay, it's actually working. It's actually working. Nice. Nice. Oh ho ho, yes, let us slash. I will try to keep them in this area so that we can continue doing damage to them, because otherwise we will be unable to, because they will stop fighting. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nice. And I believe that is indeed it. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we now have cleared out. Take over the alley. There we go. We're going to take it over, because I actually brought some of my roguery specialized companions, and so we're going to be putting Mr. Horse Thief over here. I don't really want to give him anything, to be honest. Yes, okay, I probably, oh no, see, now this is the problem here, you see. Now I'm kind of like, oh no, I don't really want to give anyone, because we're going to be losing quite a few of our really nice people here, but yeah, I'm just going to give some caravan guards and stuff like that. Anything that is not super amazing, right? You know, we don't really need to be super concerned with that. Convoy guards, convoy traders, you know, stuff like that will probably be okay to stay around here. And yeah, there we go. All right, fantastic. So we're obviously going to be losing a little bit of relation in this, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that too much. Now, I am going to try to see if I can... Oh, no. How do I get over there? Well, this is going to be a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Hello there, sir. Okay, let's do some damage. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to do damage here, because these fellows do seem to be quite dangerous. We might not even be able to, but I'm going to try and keep them in this area. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, it's so nice. It's you know, it really makes a huge difference when you have a decent sword in a civilian fight. It's actually hilarious how much of a difference it really makes. For some reason I can't slash. Why can't I slash? I don't know why. We're having issues. Yep, there we go. Nice. Okay, little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay, one more. There we are. Okay, whew. That was a little bit too close for my liking, but there we go. We were able to do it, yes. I already own another alley in this settlement. Really? I can't do more? I thought I'd be able to do more. Oh well, never mind. It's okay. I kind of knew that we wouldn't be able to, but I was kind of wanting to destabilize this as much as possible. So, what we'll try to do now is we're going to try to do some larceny. Hello there, sir. Yes. What? Can I not do it? Really? Maybe he likes us too much? I don't know. I'm actually not entirely sure. Why is it that we cannot do any larceny? Why does it take me through to this guy? If someone can let me know, by all means, you know, because not available while you control an alley in this town, only during nighttime, doesn't need this service. You need a relation of plus 12, plus 18, plus 24. Okay. Right. Loyalty of the town must be below. Yeah, I want to incite rebellion. That's the thing that I want to try to do here, but unfortunately, the loyalty is just so insane, as you can quite clearly tell. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, one of our other children, by the way, did manage to level up, so I'm very pleased about that. What we're also going to do is going to get prestige, because plus 15 to party limit, how can I say no to that? And yes, this guy is almost... Oh yeah, he's almost ready. He's almost ready to do some crazy cool things. And yeah, we're actually going to just get some maneuvering with him, and I kind of want to make sure that he's still capable of actually fighting, despite the fact that obviously he has a significant amount of trade skill. I'm thinking we'll probably just get him some more polearm skill, I suppose, and then obviously we have this girl as well, who's actually been doing some really nice things. So yeah, she's she's a scout, basically. I made her a scout as well as a cunning person. So you can see here that she's got massive amounts of tactics, roguery, etc., etc. And hopefully that's going to work out quite well. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. And then obviously you could see here Mr. Horse Thief has just gotten 224 in roguery skill. We can get him another point in that. And surrendering bandit parties could be recruited, and one of the family, and all the wonderful things that we want here. There we go. All right. So that is fantastic. Yeah. So the main reason why I was actually wanting to do this is I'm kind of hoping we might be able to besiege this. So what we're going to try to do is, if my faction is still wanting to declare war against these guys, which I think they were. Yep, there you go, as you can see. And they are actually at war with the Western Empire, is at war against Vlandia and the Azerai at the same time, which is really, really good. Unfortunately for us, the Vlandians are probably going to be making peace with the Western Empire relatively soon. And if the Vlandians want to attack us, that's not going to be particularly good. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go to Dunglanys here. And we are going to try... We could try some of this stuff if we wanted to. Do I really care about that stuff? Maybe? Maybe it's actually kind of good. For a relation, attack a rival, gain leader's territory. Yeah, well, what about notable extortion? We could do that. The notables are always... you know what? I don't really want to lower my relation with these guys, though. Because if I lower my relation with them, it's going to be very, very difficult for us to do other things. Yeah, never mind, never mind. We're gonna take over a particular place, though. We will take over one of the alleyways or something like that. Let me actually just see if I can get there. Where are we going? We're going over this way. There we go. All right, so hello there. I'm just having a look. I don't take orders from the likes of you, sir. Okay, so let's try and do some damage. Nice damage. There we go. We like it. We like it. Okay, can we get some more? Oh, okay, no, never mind. They decided to run away. Well, I mean, technically, I'm running away, but, you know, I'm going to say it the other way. I'm going to say the other thing. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. That is absolutely perfect. And we can now install someone else. Yes, take over the alleyway. Okay, perfect. Okay, so which one? Which one do we want? Yeah, this guy, I guess. And what do we want to give him? Elite hired crossbow? What else do we want to give him? I guess we could give him some Corsair Chiefs. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we just put some Corsair Chiefs there. That's so funny, considering they are... they're technically Mariner troops, of course, but I'm just being careful, because what I'm wanting to do here is when we have some people installed in these towns, we're going to have the potential to do some sabotage. Yes, and I'm very much liking the idea of that. So I will be doing that very, very soon. Now, we are going to just deposit a little bit of money here. I don't even know how much really to put in. I think 1.5 million. Wait a minute. There we go. 1.5 million. There we are. I almost put in literally 15. That would have been not so good. I don't even have it, of course. Yes, I don't even have it. Okay, so we're going to pay this guy a pension. Business is good at your brewery in Maranath, but in the rush to keep up with demand, the normal precautions are not being taken. One man burned his hand in the oven. He will live, but it is unlikely. But it's unlikely to be able to do skilled work, and the rest of the workers are worried about future accidents. Pay him a pension and order your supervisors to take more care. Even if it slows down production, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. Now, you may be wondering what's happening with my workshops. Well, you could see here, they are actually starting to make a little bit of money. And, well, it doesn't really matter, really, does it? It doesn't really matter whether they make money like a huge amount or whether they make 1 gold. As long as they're making some money, we are gaining renown. And that's what matters. So, what we're going to do now... Considering I do have a pretty... I mean, my army's not amazing, right? My army could definitely be stronger, you know, stronger, faster... What is it now? Harder, stronger, faster? I don't remember the Daft Punk song. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to be going into the diplomacy screen, and we are going to be declaring war against the Western Empire. There it is, yes. And I'm not going to spend anything. I'm not going to spend any influence whatsoever to do anything else here. And we are going to see if we can maybe achieve victory in a small way. I don't need to do anything super, super amazing. All I need to do is take Pen Cannoc. Unfortunately, they have... Why do they have 3 vassals there now. It is absolutely ridiculous that as soon as I decide, oh yes, I'm going to declare war, they immediately have some people there. That tends to happen to me. I don't know why. It just happens. It just happens every single time. Anyway, let's just see what I can do here. Travel speed. There we are. And we got this guy. We're going to just make him... He's, by the way, going to be our fighter. He's going to be our fighter child. So he's basically just going to have insane amounts of, well, everything. I'm just going to give him one-handed, two-handed polearms, you know, bows, riding, etc., etc., you know. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me do something a little bit better here for him. Let's get him bow skill rather than getting him two-handed. I don't think he really needs to go for two-handed here. All right, so let's see what happens. Maybe I can... Are they really going to be that cowardly? They are being a little bit cowardly. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Let me actually see what I can do here. Okay, perfect. What? Really? Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh yes, look at that. We got into a battle against 3 of them. That's absolutely wonderful. That's what we wanted. But no, we actually just got into a battle with just 1. Yes, that's not exactly what I was anticipating, but you know, yeah, well, we can't do much about that. So yeah, we're just going to move on here. Okay, thank you. Let's do some damage. There we go. I'm just going to do some auto resolves here because there is really no point in anything else. And there we go. All right. Now, does some of the... Okay, there's just one guy in there. Okay, this guy... What is Calradia doing? Why is he doing this? Why does he not just come over to Pen Cannoc? You know what? I'm going to go into Pen Cannoc. Should I? This is not a good idea. I should not do this, but let's do sabotage tactics. Can I not do that? Oh, yeah, I need to... I actually forgot that I needed saboteurs for this. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. They've sallied out. Alright. They sallied out. Your ally in Dunglanys is under attack from neighboring gangs. Okay, well, yes, that's absolutely fine. I don't have too much of a problem with that. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go in. We'll go in. Yes, I know. I know. This is the reason why I didn't want to go in here when there was a vassal, because usually when the vassal... when a vassal is around... they will make sure to sally out almost every single time. And that would be, well, as you can tell, not exactly great. So, yes, not going to be super helpful here. But, oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so let's see what we can do here. 181 infantry. How much do I have? Yes, basically nothing. Okay, so I'm going to literally have to solo the entire enemy army here. This is going to have to be... Oh, hello, wait a minute. Never mind, there's a bridge. Okay, I was going to be like, oh yes, we need to solo them all. But no, it looks as though I might get a bit of a break. Yes, this might be super nice for us instead. Hello there, friends. I am going to murder you a little bit. Not a significant amount, but just a small amount. And, yes. Wow, these guys. What is going on here? Oh, I really wish I did more damage. Really wish I had, like, 275 in pole arms. I mean, that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? But yes, we don't seem to have a particularly likely chance at that. I mean, 264 we currently have. Okay, we knocked him off his mount. Nice, okay. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. This is going to be very problematic. Okay, we're just going to have to get these guys over here. Move my archers over there, I guess. That's going to have to be the only thing we can do. And, oh, they're actually running. Oh, that's actually perfect. If they decide to run here, this is great. Gotta be careful here. Because I could get swarmed. What is actually happening right now? This is some weird stuff. Just gonna tell my cavalry to charge. Might as well, right? There's just way too many of these guys, right? Am I ever gonna be able to achieve victory? There's no way I'm gonna be able to achieve victory here, right? Not in a million years, I feel, right? Okay, yeah. Not in a million years. I'm sorry. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, yeah, so... Unfortunately, we are going to be losing quite a few people getting away from there. Yeah, it's not exactly great. Yeah, that is not exactly great. Well, I guess that's what you get, isn't it? Yeah, I guess that's what you get. I should have known, really. I should have known that was going to happen. Alright, so look at what we've got going on here. I basically went back to the hideout because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a little bit of something here. And so I thought, okay, what can we do to weaken a thief? And I thought it was actually going into the alleyway and doing all that stuff, but no, it's actually not that. So yeah, you can see here we have 20 saboteurs coming up, right? So all I need to do is just wait for a little bit of time, and then we're going to be getting more of those guys. Now, what I'm actually going to do otherwise is we're going to be running around here attempting to try and recruit as many forces as I can. That's basically what I've been doing. Unfortunately, a lot of these places are ineligible for some reason. Why can I not recruit from here? Is it because these guys don't like me that much? Your relation is not suitable. Are you serious? My relation isn't suitable. Okay, well, that's hilarious, considering everyone else actually kind of likes us a little bit, so kind of interesting. But yeah, let me go into the deserters here, maybe... no, they're a little bit too fast. Okay, I'm going to look for skirmishers here, because I'm... Ooh, yeah, this is nice. Hello. Hello there, son. Okay, let's do this. Wait a minute. Are we actually going to do this? Oh, okay, apparently I'm helping this guy randomly. Sure, I'll go in for the auto-resolve, I suppose. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted, but okay, fine. We're going to get a little bit of relation with this person, and we can now actually move on from here and maybe do a little bit of hello there. Yes, there we go. Very nice indeed. And we are getting, yeah, we're actually not doing too badly, Oh, there we go. Relations have improved with your allies. Yes, okay, well, that's kind of okay, I suppose. But yeah, we are generally trying to look for as many vassals as I can get my hands on, because if I can, well, take them prisoner, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? If I can take them prisoner, then this is obviously going to make a huge difference. Ah, did you just see that? Yes, I think you did. We are going to be getting some extremely nice horse armor. There you go, look at that. That is going to make a huge difference. That is so nice. Okay, so what we'll try to do, yeah, let me see if I can get this guy. Yep, there we go. Did manage it. Nice little auto-resolve there. Generally, I would like to go into a much larger fight, but unfortunately some of these guys are, well, they're kind of keeping away from us at the moment, so it's a little bit more difficult than I'd like, you know. It's going to take a bit of time, you know. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to maybe get our hands on some of these guys. Let's see. Okay, these guys are so... They're not even strong. Look at them. They're running around with 37 people. I mean, really, come on now. They're running around with 37 people, and yet I'm able to... I don't know, I'm able to take care of these guys so extremely easily, and it makes me absolutely livid that we had to run away from the siege, because literally, look at what's happening here. These guys have nothing on us. We are so strong in comparison. It's actually hilarious. Look at this. I'm literally able to auto-resolve against these guys with minimal casualties, and I just feel like, really? We had to retreat from this? From this? Really? Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense, does it? No. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes when they have a significant amount in the garrison. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look. There's still some people in there. Yes. There's still some people in there. That is not exactly great. Let's go into the safe house real quick. Let's see how many saboteurs I actually have. We've got 7 now. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm going to wait for a little bit longer. And... I did just level up, didn't I? I think I just leveled up. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, it's been a while since Barney's actually leveled up, so I have no idea what to spec into. I guess riding skill. I guess riding skill is the way to go here. And did I not spec into vigor? Was there something... Was I missing on... No, I did spec into vigor. Okay, so I should really spec 7 into that, because that's the reason why we're taking so long to get 275. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, generally... I suppose it doesn't really matter too much, but yes, we have this guy who's leveled up a little bit. Sell price penalty for weapons. Yeah, sure. The AI doesn't really do any kicking, mostly at least. And let's have a look here. So, do we want workshops? Yeah, I guess we'll just get the workshops, and we'll just go for maneuverability. Let's get a little bit more trade skill, and there we have it. Okay, so technically, we could switch our character over to our son. We could technically do that now if we wanted to. However, The main issue with doing that is that we have literally 317 steward skill, 268 medicine skill, and 257 engineering. This is just incredibly good. And I'm talking about, this is just crazy, you know? These stats are so good. And if we wanted to then throw that all away and then, well, basically just buy everyone's fiefs, we could do that. That is a possibility. That is actually a real thing that we can do now. Because, I mean, we can't buy everything, obviously, but we can buy a lot. Yes, we can buy very many things. Because we are, well, I mean, let's face it, we have a significant amount. We have a significant amount of money. And it's only getting more, you know? I mean, that's generally how it goes, you know? The rich get richer, as it were. So, you know, generally, if we have a little bit in our bank account and it can compound like it is right now, then, yeah, we could potentially do some crazy things. So, the thing is, do I have enough saboteurs to actually do this thing now that I want to do? I hope I do. I still don't. Are you serious? I need 9? Do I not have 9? I thought I had 9. Okay, wait a minute. Let me have a look. Safe house. I thought I had 9. Yes, I have 12. Can I not... create a saboteur party. Oh, okay. I see. So I need to actually create a party for them to be able to do... Okay, that's interesting. I did not realize that I needed to actually create the party. I thought them just being available would be enough. Okay, so I need 9 saboteurs to poison the water and a food stock shortage. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. Food stocks are insane. I feel like water is probably the way to go, right? I feel like water is probably the way to go. So that's probably what we'll go for. Let me just go here. Let me have a look. Okay, yeah. So I will create a saboteur party. Oh, wait a minute. Press left control, right mouse button to manage. Where? Am I stupid? Ah, there it is. Add agents to the saboteur party. Okay. Yeah, so that's... Can I... No, that's... Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I feel stupid right now. Yeah, I feel pretty stupid right now, actually. So I'm kind of a little bit... Yeah, not best pleased. Let's just say that. But, well, whatever the case, let me see. Alright, so I basically just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it and see what happens when we go back into the siege, and you can see here that, yes, we do have the ability to do this. So it will cost 9 saboteurs and will take 20 hours to complete. It will take 15 hours to do the food stock shortage. We could sap the wall as well. That would be absolutely hilarious to literally just take the wall down almost immediately, but obviously we still then have to deal with the insane amount of people here. So we're gonna do poison the water. It will take 20 hours for us to do this. There we go. Okay, your sabotage was a success. The settlement is now weakened. And this is exactly what, in my opinion, should be a part of the base game. I think this should be a part of the base game 100%, because it's just so good. So we did reduce the defenders, as you can see right there. I'm actually not entirely sure if we can do... We can do that again, but we did reduce the amount of people in the garrison by a significant margin. The question is, can we go in here and actually succeed? That feels to me like probably not, right? I feel like that's probably a no. But what we're gonna do is, because I actually have some influence here, I'm gonna see, can I create an army? Yes, I can. Oh yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get some of these guys to join me. I'm only gonna go for people around 100. Because I don't want to get people coming in here that... Oh, wait. Oops. That's a little bit too much. Yes, a little bit too much. Thank you. Yeah. I think I'll probably just go with that. 785. That's pretty decent. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, let's see what happens here. 80% chance of increasing siege progress. Breach 1 siege wall. I could literally breach a siege wall instantaneously. Let's do that. Boom. There you go. So one wall has already been destroyed. That's great. I love that. Okay, so actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave now because I was a bit worried about the, well, them, you know, them coming out. You know, I was a bit worried about that. So now what we have is an amazing, oh yes, this is going to be crazy, crazy cool, because now what I can do is I can actually just destroy these guys so extremely easily now, because we have so many people that are in our army at the moment. We might be, oh wow, okay, we're apparently not good enough. I thought we'd be good enough to do that. Apparently not. Okay, are we at war against someone? No, ally in Pen Cannoc, that's obviously okay. The tribute, the tribute your kingdom owed to Vlandir is now complete. Okay, well that's nice at least. Okay, yeah, we're just going to do this. There we go. Okay, we should be absolutely fine. Yep, there we go. Our trebuchets are absolutely slaughtering everything known to man. That is exactly what we wanted. And they are indeed losing their garrison as well because we poisoned their water. So you could see here that they have, well, I mean, it says here that their food never runs out, but I think that they're probably going to be done. I think, I mean, are they not starving? They don't seem to be starving, actually. Okay, it says 0 days. That must be a bug. I assume. That must be a bug. All right. Well, that means that I am going to be going in here. This is going to be... I don't know whether this is even going to be possible, to be honest, because while we do have the walls down, they still have a significant amount of people here, and they even have really, really good troops. I mean, they've got some veteran Falksmen. They've got Falksmen in general. And that's probably going to be somewhat problematic. So not sure if we're going to be able to do it. But this is a really big deal, right? So now here's the thing. If we can achieve victory here, this means that we will have our very own town. Because I'm pretty sure, thanks to diplomacy, I might be able to just get it. They might be able to just give it to me. And that would be amazing. That would be so, so good. So this means, let me see here. I'm going to put myself on here because I don't... Oh, this guy's absolutely insane, actually. Never mind. Okay, fine. He can lead the people. I actually don't even know whether he's any good, but... Might as well, right? Okay, so the walls are down. So I should probably just make my way over there. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, they don't have any siege equipment either. I was going to say, hopefully we don't get hit by a mangonel or something. But no, they don't have anything. Okay, so the question is, where's the wall that got... oh, over there. Okay. Where's the left one? Okay, I don't know. But whatever the case, gonna make our way in. Can I go backwards? Yes, I can. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay, so this is maybe not perfect because... What is going on here? Why are they so why are they so extremely difficult to eliminate here? They have a lot of HP, these guys. I need to... I don't know. I feel like I am not powerful as much as I should be or could be at this particular juncture of the campaign. Is that just me? I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage. I guess I don't have 275 in polearm. That probably makes quite a bit of difference. I mean, probably does, right? But, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like I am as powerful as other characters. So, I'm thinking we're gonna need... I don't know. I might need to get off my... You know what? I'm going to get off my mount. We're losing so many people right now. Look at this. Oh, we might actually have them on the run here. That would be amazing if that could actually happen. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, but I'm going to try to push the advantage. Ooh, hello. I might die here. Yeah, that was a very, very good play by them right there, because they actually did lure me into a bit of a trap situation. And we definitely wouldn't have wanted to have that happen. That would have been pretty terrible. Maybe I can live. Maybe I can live. My armor is really, really good. And indeed, we are getting some very, very nice damage reduction from it. Obviously, that's not the only reason. But we are maybe able to live. I think we might have it. Whew. Okay, I think we might have it. That is indeed a victory, I believe, for us. We're going to need another 150 kills or so. But did I actually do much here? I feel like I didn't really do much, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to other characters that are slightly better from a combat perspective. I do have a couple of combat mods installed as well. Haha, take a drink. I know, I know. But yes, I do have a number of combat mods installed that will increase the abilities of the AI and also make combat feel slightly different. I don't know whether you've noticed that so far. Maybe it's not noticeable if you're not actually like playing or whatever, but generally if you have noticed this that was funny, that guy literally just falling off there, but yeah, anyway, the point is, if I hit someone and they block it, there is a significant amount of recoil. I'm not sure if that's something that has changed in the base game in the last couple of patches, because we have been playing on in the past, at least in the recent past, have been playing on slightly older versions due to total conversion mods and stuff like that. But yeah, the point is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's because of the combat mods, making it so that when I'm blocked, or when an enemy is blocked by us, there is a significant amount more recoil from that. And you can customize this, I believe. There is actually a whole massive menu surrounding all the combat changes and stuff like that. If you install every mod that I have, then you'll have the same thing. But yeah, the point is, that really makes a huge difference to how effective combat feels. And I felt like I wasn't being effective at all. I felt like I was... well, I mean, I've seen how many kills I've gotten, right? I've gotten literally 178 kills, so generally, I do feel as though 178 is a very good amount. I don't think that that's anything to sniff at. However, that would not have been possible without our combat mods. That would not have been possible. And, yeah, that's game over for them. That is game over for them right there. And I think I probably would have gotten, like, what, 50 kills or something like that if I didn't have my combat mod. So, yeah, I guess that does make a pretty big difference. But the question is, would we have achieved victory without that? Without me doing 178 kills? I think so. I personally think so, because, I mean, look at this. We've got 295 remaining. I mean, 178 kills, that just would have meant that there would have been another 200 left. So it might have been really, really close, but I think we probably would have had the ability to do it. Should I go in and actually fight in the keep? We got 285 in one-handed now. That's crazy. All right, yeah, and we also have Minister of Health, which is a crazy, crazy perk. That is a crazy, crazy perk. Look at this. +1 hit point to troops for every skill point above 250. And that means we have 30 additional HP for our troops. So that just goes to show it's going to be insane. And we're also going to be getting Dauntless Steed here, which is +5 armor to all equipped armor pieces of mounted troops in your formation. So if we are leading cavalry at any point, then that's going to be... Oh yeah, that's going to be very nice. Okay, so let's just take this. Self-made man is obviously fine. The question is, what do we want here? Well, we probably want to get some... more endurance, probably a little bit more in polearms as well, just in case. And I think we're fine otherwise. There we go. All right, so yeah, let's go in. Let's go in, shall we? I'll take... I have Battanian Fion champions. These can't be mine, right? These can't be mine. They didn't level up in that small time that it took me to run around and just fight some people and stuff, did it? There's no way. There is no way. It must be other people's units that I'm able to take in here or something. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do is we're obviously going to, hopefully... Wow. What is this? This is a crazy, crazy castle to go into here. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to even achieve victory here. I'm a little bit worried, actually, all things considered. Okay, no, we should be fine. No, we should be fine. This is amazing, though. Look at this. I've never done this before, actually, hilariously enough. Because I just usually auto-resolve this particular portion. But that really... Wow. This looks insane. I kind of wish I had, like, a kick or something like that. As in, like, a kick that can actually... Oh, no, I can! Wait, get him! Oh, I pushed that guy off. That's a fat... Oh, he literally died from the fall damage. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm never able to get that kind of thing to work, so I am overjoyed that it worked this time. That is amazing. Okay, love it. Anyway, I believe... Oh, look at that, 143. Okay, well, I don't really care that much about that. I don't really care that much about the renown. The influence is pretty nice, though, and indeed, we are going to be able to capture a couple of people here, and obviously the main... Oh, yeah, you know what the main thing is. Oh, yeah, you know what the main thing is. The main thing is us getting our hands on a fief. Finally, right? Finally. It took a while, didn't it? Okay, oh, nice, legendary helmet. Okay, I can actually, wow, I can replace my helmet that I had beforehand. That's actually kind of amazing. And, yeah, I think we're pretty good with pretty much everything else. So we are just going to take everything here. Our companions are going to be upgrading. Oh, only one person needed to upgrade stuff. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I am going to be claiming the fief. Thank you very much. And here we go. Your clan's custom troops are now unlocked. Would you like to clone the entire Battania troop tree, or would you prefer building them from scratch? Copying your culture's troops will provide you with good gear and good troops. Starting from scratch is the more difficult choice. This decision is irreversible. Okay, so the question... Wait. Can I not... I don't understand. Can I not, like, customize the Battanian troops? As in, like, if we go for the Battanian troops, can I not then just change their gear? You know what? I'm gonna start from scratch. That's way too fun. I feel like starting from scratch is the way to go here. Right? Right? Is it? Maybe I made a mistake now. Oh no, that would be terrible. But yeah, no. I think we're absolutely fine, as you can see right here. So... yeah, we got Battanian, Bear-tailed Highborn Youths and Bear-tailed Volunteers. And their culture is Botania at the moment. Let's change those over to Calradian, like they are supposed to be. And, yeah, so these guys are obviously going to take quite some time. Add upgrade? What does this mean? Enter the name. Ah, look at that. That's so cool. You can literally add additional troops. That is so amazing. Okay, so the question is, let's, Bertild, Scoundrel. There we go. Boom. And he's tier 3. Look at that. Okay, so obviously the problem with this is that they have no experience. Do they? Yeah, as you can see. Oh, no. Oh, dear. They have no experience. So, yeah, that's obviously a bit of a problem. I might have... I should have... Should I have literally just cloned the Botanian? I don't know. This is definitely going to be quite difficult, but I'm kind of intrigued about that. Yeah, we're just going to cancel the improved garrison structure. I'm very familiar with that. But yeah, anyway, we have finally captured our first fief, and we now have access to all of this wonderful stuff. We can even do some pretty cool things with the doctrines and things like that now as well. So we can... I actually don't even know what we can even do right now, to be honest. But we might be able to enter into a siege defense. And if we can do a siege defense, we are going to be in a great position. Let me just get some things being built here. Well, we can't... 9 days it's going to take. That's crazy. The prosperity of this place is absolutely insane as well. So we're going to be getting a huge amount of cash. Anyway, that is it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.